So story time, let me tell you how I locked in and got my first apartment because 2 months ago, this wasn't possible. So boom, 2 months ago, I was barely making ends meet. I was living at my mom's crib and I was sharing a room with my little brother. And then one day out of nowhere, they hit me with the, we gotta move out in 2 months. Now, mind you, I didn't mind living there, but in my head, I was like, if I'm paying rent to share a room, I might as well get my own crib. Keep in mind, I never had a room by myself out of my whole 24 years. So I told him, y'all find a place and I'm gonna figure something out on my own. And to be honest, I had no plan. I had no idea how I was gonna make it happen. So I had to really sit down and figure out how to make this business work. And then that's when everything clicked. Like I realized I was doing too many things at once and I just had to focus on what was actually working for me, which was coaching people. Mind you, I haven't had any new clients since last year. And I never even charged upfront before. So this was all brand new. So I sat down and figured out exactly how much I needed to move out and locked in. Then it was a strict schedule from there. I'd wake up at 6, do devotion, go hit the gym, and then get straight to work. I was studying, doing outreach, sending out offers, reading, staying up till like 12, 1 a.m., and then doing it all over again the next day. Then I put out an offer. People were interested, but it wasn't enough to really move out. I tweaked it, doubled down, and prayed about it. And I promise you, the week I prayed about it, I said, God, if you want me to move out, let me sign some clients this week. Boom. The next day, I got my first client. And then tell me why the next day I signed another client. And then later on that week, another client. I had 3 clients within that 1 week. And the whole time, I wasn't charging up until September. So that whole time, I wasn't taking on any new clients. And now we're here and rent is paid for in advance. And I finally finished moving in. And now we're at the point where I can't take on any more clients. And I have someone who booked their spot in for January. We're in November right now. It's crazy.